And Ops 2 LC countdown 1, step 349. You go to apply external power to the FTSA and FTSB.
FTSA, external power on. FTSB, external power on.
Elect 1 LC, step 350. Verify FTS external power status, voltage, and current.
FTS external power status, voltage, and current.
Copy that. Check step 350 complete. And FTS step 351, verify FTS indicates safe and receiving tone 4 with nominal AGCs.
LC FTS. FTS safe. Configuration verified. Tone 4 being received. AGCs nominal.
Roger that. We'll check step 351. And Ops 1, step 352, transfer FTSA and FTSB to internal power.
LC Ops 1, transferring to internal power on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. Time is 16:33:22. External power for FTS is also off.
Elect 1, verify FTS internal power status, voltage, and current.
FTS internal power status, voltage, and current on.
Roger that. Elect 1, check 353. Episodes LC on countdown 1. Your go for step 354. Send FTS receiver arm command for 2 seconds. Then remove. Continue tone 4 when function removed.
Arm on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. +1, +2. Arm removed. Tone 4 continues.
FTS, verify FTS arm indication telemetry.
LC FTS arm indication verified.
FSO, verify FTS arm indication.
FTS arm indication.
FTS, verify FTS currently indicates safe and receiving tone 4, and verify FTS SNA and FTLU status indicates safe.
FTS safe.
And FTS status on SNAs and FTLU.
LC, this is FTS. FTS safe.
And FTS step 358, looking for status on the SNAs and the FTLU.
LC, this is FTS. Do you copy?
FTS, LC, countdown 1.
FTS, this is LC. Do you copy?
Yeah, I've got you loud and clear. How many?
Sorry, I'm having some comm problems over here. I hear you loud and clear.
And FTS looking for confirmations at 357 and 358.
FTS safe. FTS safe and arm and FTLU safe.
Copy that, FTS. We'll check step 358 complete. GNC1, LC, step 359, provide status of upper level winds.
LC GNC1, upper level winds are green.
Copy that, GNC1, check 359. CMDLC countdown 1, step 360, transfer Cygnus to internal power and report when complete.
Copy that. Stand by and work.
And launch team LC on countdown 1, be advised, poll for final countdown and MES medium flow will occur at T-minus 12 minutes. Check step 361.
LC, this is CMD on countdown 1.
Go ahead, CMD.
Cygnus is on internal power and nominal.
Roger that, CMD. We'll check 360 complete. And launch team LC on countdown 1. At this time, I'd like the poll to proceed with final countdown and medium flow chill down. MES 1.
MES is go.
GCE.
GC is go.
ACE.
ACE is go.
GSO.
GSO is go.
RSO.
RSO is go.
TD.
TD is go.
Mars.
Mars is go.
CMD.
CMD is go.
LD.
LD is go.
Orbital.
LC, this has been a well-executed countdown. We're ready to deliver another load of cargo to the space station. Orbital is go.
And launch team is go to proceed with final countdown and medium flow chill down. Check step 362. Site control LC countdown 1. Arm tel for rapid retract.
And LC site control copy is in work.
Launch team, be advised, phase 4 dynamic limits will be active at T-minus 10 minutes. Check 365. And MES-1 reports start of engine chill down at medium flow.
LC MES-1, medium postcard.
Check 366. And Ops 1 LC, enable Stage 1 controller and ACS VDMs.
LC Ops 1 in work. Stage 1 controller VDMs enabled. Upper ACS, internal power on. Lower ACS, internal power on. Step complete.
And Elect 1, verify and telemetry. Stage 1 and ACS VDMs are enabled, and verify VDM voltage.
Stage 1 controller and ACS VDMs enabled. VDM voltage is nominal.
Check 368. Site control status on arming of TEL for rapid retract.
And LC site control, we just got the arming verified and complete.
TEL LC, confirm TEL arm for rapid retract.
LC TEL is armed for rapid retract.
Check 363 and 364. And Site Control LC, Step 369, confirm GN2 conditioning has started.
And LC site control, we can confirm GN2 conditioning has it been initiated.
Roger that, check 369.
Just reminders, U-Stream are several times gas closed in, so U-Stream, when it goes to the launch, is added to account. And
And Site Control Step 370, confirm aft bay ECS has transferred from air to GN2.
And LC site control, we can confirm transfer to air to GN2 confirmed.
Roger that, check 370. And Ops 1, you go to transfer avionics to internal power.
LC Ops 1 in work. All internal power on selected. Standing by 5 seconds. All external power off. Step complete.
Elect 1, verify avionics, internal power nominal.
Internal power is nominal.
TD-LC, report range status.
TD, range is green.
And Ops 1, open FTS umbi loop and verify green indication.
LC Ops 1, FTS umbi loop is open and green.
FTS, verify FTLUs are armed with no receiver arm and no FTLU destruct.
LC, this is FTS. FTLU and FTS receiver indications are nominal.
Ops 1, you go to activate arm enable.
LC Ops 1, arm enable key rotated, indicator illuminated.
And Ops 1, you go to send all arm command.
Copy LC in work. LC Ops 1, all arm command sent. Vehicle is armed.
Elect 1, verify SNAs and ODMs all indicate arm and telemetry.
SNAs and ODMs all armed.
Roger that. 379 will not be required for today's op. Phase 5 dynamic limits will be active at T-minus 3 minutes. Elect 1, I'll wait for your calls for steps 381, 382, and 383.
Mission time set T-minus 180. We have auto sequence start. Control has transferred to TSOE.
Elect 1, verify nominal ODM bus volts and currents.
ODM bus voltages and currents nominal.
Roger that. Core 1, I'll wait for your confirmation.
Preliminary LO2 locks. Tank pressurization started.
Roger that. Check 385. And Elect 1, verify SIGI ready to configure for flight.
SIGI nominal and ready to configure flight.
In Ops 2, you go to disable automated blended to pure inertial handoffs.
Automated handoffs disabled.
And Ops 2, you go to send 1 manual blended to pure inertial handoff.
Manual handoff sent.
Copy that. And launch team, we're at T-minus 1 minute 45 seconds on my mark. Mark. Ops 2, you go to disable ME1 and ME2 heaters.
Heaters disabled.
Roger that. And Core 1 will wait for your confirmation that we have started preliminary fuel tank press.
Copy.
Preliminary fuel tank pressurization started.
T-minus 1 minute on my mark. Mark. T-minus 30 seconds. Mark. T-minus 10 seconds.
CDC slew test initiated.
Mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have ignition.
And we have liftoff of Antares for the Orb-2 mission from the Wallops Flight Facility, delivering Cygnus on its second commercial resupply service to the International Space Station. Attitude is nominal. Core pressures are nominal in the fuel tanks. Power is nominal on the engine. Altitude 1,000 feet. TVC nominal. Attitude is nominal during flyout. Core pressures are nominal in the commodity tanks. We're at 108% power. Throttle back to 104%. Engines are nominal. Attitude is nominal. TVC performance is nominal. Very smooth flyout so far of the Antares Orb-2 mission. Core pressures are nominal in the propellant tanks. Attitude is nominal. Engines remain nominal. Power is nominal on our power buses, electrical power buses. Hydraulic TVC performance is good. We're at 20,000 feet of altitude. Proceeding downrange. Engine throttle back to 100%. Attitude is nominal. Core pressures are nominal. We're adding helium into the ullage volume of the pressure in tanks to keep them up to pressure. Passing through max Q now. Attitude is nominal. Engine performance is nominal on the AJ26 engine. TVC performance is nominal. We're adding more helium into the ullage volume. Pressures are good in the propellant tanks. Attitude is nominal. Engine still at 100%. Engines are nominal. Avionics power is nominal. We're 115 seconds into the mission. We're roughly 2 minutes from MECO. Core pressures are nominal. TVC is nominal. Attitude is nominal. Altitude is 100,000 feet. Engine performance is nominal. Avionics power is nominal. Attitude is good. Core pressures are good. And TVCs are tracking very well. Very small steering commands on the engines today. Overall, Antares performance is green. And we're now at 150,000 feet of altitude. Attitude is nominal. Core pressures are nominal. We're 1 minute to MECO. Engine performance is nominal to date. Attitude is nominal. Altitude 200,000 feet. And LOX tank is getting additional valves open to continue the pressurization sequence. All is good. Attitude is nominal. We're about 30 seconds to MECO. We have started throttle down of the engines to keep the axial acceleration below limits. TVC slew maneuver started. Attitude is nominal. Altitude 300,000 feet. And we're coming up on MECO. Pressures are good. Engines at 58% thrust. And we have MECO. Attitude is nominal. PSS disabled. We have stage 1 separation. Okay, we have a brief post period here before we will separate the fairing. Antares is exercising its cold gas ACS to maintain attitude control during the coast period. Okay, closed loop guidance has engaged. Stage 2 ignition time is 3:39 mission time. We're currently at 275. So another minute. Okay, and GNC is reporting that looking at the velocity after stage 1 burn, we had a nominal performance on stage 1 burn. Velocity is at 19,525 feet per second, which is right in the box. Altitude is 150 kilometers. Antares is coasting between stage 1 and stage 2 burns. When we get up to a higher altitude, we will separate the fairing and the inner stage. Avionics power is nominal on the power buses. Antares performance is green. Pegasus, Antares continues to coast. Wrong rocket there. Attitude is nominal during the coast period. And we have fairing separation. And now we have interstage separation. We're preparing for the stage 2 ignition. And we have positive confirmation of stage 2 ignition. Antares is thrusting to put Cygnus into orbit. Taking some telemetry here. It's in the center here. Battery voltage is good. Attitude is nominal during stage 2 burn. Stage 2 TBC is nominal. Avionics power is nominal. Attitude is nominal. Altitude 180 kilometers. Antares performance nominal under stage 2 burn. Attitude nominal. Stage 2 performance is good. Avionics power is nominal. Attitude is nominal. We see some ACS firings to control the roll axis. Pitch and yaw are controlled by the thrust vector controller. Altitude is 190 kilometers. Attitude is nominal. Okay, we're roughly a minute from burnout. Attitude is nominal. Altitude 195 kilometers. We continue to take some telemetry hits here in the center at Wallops, but we're getting good usable data. Attitude is nominal. Antares performance is green under stage 2 burn. Avionics power is nominal. And we have stage 2 tail off and burnout. And Antares is in orbit. We have a 2-minute settling period where we will settle rates and point the Cygnus in preparation for the separation of the Cygnus.
LC DPM countdown 1.
Stand by DPM. DPM, meet me on countdown 2. And Antares performance is nominal. And cold gas ACS is being used to point the Antares upper stack in preparation for Cygnus separation. Avionics power is nominal. Antares status is green. Attitude is nominal. We're achieving the attitude in preparation for separation. Antares status is green. Orbit achieved looks very good. We're just standing by for separation of the Cygnus from the upper stage of the Antares. Approximately 30 seconds to separation. Avionics power buses look strong. And we're receiving telemetry data through the Bermuda tracking station and relayed here to the Wallops Control Center. Roughly 10 seconds to separation. Attitude is nominal. And we have Cygnus spacecraft separation. And we are beginning the collision and contamination avoidance maneuver using the cold gas ACS.
Okay, and GNC has reported that it's a very good orbit achieved today, 191 by 284 kilometers. Inclination is right on the money at 51.64 degrees. And good luck to our Cygnus partners in rendezvous with the ISS.
Okay, launch team LC on countdown 1. Be advised, we're going to continue to run with our post-launch checklist here in the LCC. Maintain net protocol until we have all stations released. And site control, LC.
LC site control.
Step 401, remove the aft bay GN2 flow and reconfigure the ECS for post-launch.
And LC site control, step 401 is complete and nominal.
Copy that, site control. And core 1, LC on countdown 1. DPM, LC, go ahead. Core 1, LC, countdown 1. Ops 1, LC, you go to deactivate arm enable and verify.
LC Ops 1, arm enable deactivated.
And Ops 1, can you disable local launch enable button at the failsafe panel, verify local indicators extinguished.
Ops 1, launch enable removed.
Roger that. Check 404 and 405. Core 1 LC, countdown. And GSO step 406, you go to disable local launch enable button at the failsafe panel, verify local indicator is extinguished. Stand by, Core 1. Got it.
LC GSO on countdown 1. Would you repeat, please?
Yeah, step 406, disable local launch enable button at the failsafe panel, verify local indicators extinguished.
Launch enable button is extinguished.
And that concludes today's coverage of Orbital Sciences. The launch of Orbital Sciences cargo carrier to the International Space Station. NASA TV will carry a live post-launch briefing at 2:30 Eastern. Today's launch was